Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a little run through on how to use the controls on my 2019 BMW S1000XR. This is for you guys, possibly renting the bike from me from Twisted Road or Rider Share. So, if you're renting this bike, you're an experienced rider, so I might not go through all the real basic stuff, but the stuff specific to this bike, I'll show you real quick. So let's flip it on here. All right, I guess we'll start over here on the left side. So you can see right now on the dash here, all the stuff that you got the miles per hour, you got the temperature. You can cycle through, right now it says range, miles, and it says 78. That's how many miles I have left on this tank of gas. If you hit the little trip button here, that'll change that. So right now you can see that's how much range I have left. If I hit the trip button once, there's the trip 1 counter, hit it again, trip 2 counter, and so on. Average miles per gallon, 36. Average miles per hour, 44. And that's the total miles. So if I go to the first trip 1, right? If I hold down the trip button here for a second, you'll see it wipes it out. So if you want to, fill it up and then reset the trip counter, you can do that if you want to. Then you can see it's in dynamic mode right now, right? So there's 4 different modes. There's rain, road, dynamic, and dynamic pro. So it's in order, of least throttle response to most throttle response. So you do that by, on the right-hand side here, this little mode button here. So if I hit the mode button once, it'll put it in select mode, and then you have to hit it again to cycle through the modes. So hit it once to put it in, so you can select the mode, and then you keep hitting it to select the one you want. So that's probably so you don't accidentally hit it and change the mode while you're riding, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, so that's how you do it. So, rain mode, least throttle response, road mode. It's quite a bit of power, if you're kind of just relaxing and chilling, going on a long trip and you're on the freeway for quite a while and you kind of want to relax a little bit, road mode, or if you're in traffic or something like that. If you want to get after it a little bit, hit that twice. We'll go to dynamic. That's where you get all the power, quite a bit of throttle response. The exhaust is gonna start popping and cracking and stuff. Sounds pretty cool. Put it in dynamic pro. You got all the throttle response, all the power. So that's kind of like the fun mode. Can get kind of tiring if you keep it in dynamic pro all the time. But if you want all the power, all the response, dynamic pro is the way to go. As far as the suspension, there's 2 different modes, and it doesn't really show you on the screen what mode it's in. You have to kind of press the button here. So underneath the ABS, you have that little thing that looks like a shock. That's the suspension. If I press that, I'm gonna press it right now. You can see it changes, right? It says dynamic or road, dynamic or road. You just got 2. So road is the softer suspension. It eats up all the rough road and potholes and stuff. And then dynamic stiffens up the suspension, sportier for the mountains and stuff. So that's what you're going to use if you're, want to get a little bit sportier. For the other controls here, you got your turn signal, left. They are self-canceling turn signals, which is kind of cool. So, if I'm going to make a left-hand turn right now, after the turn, a few seconds later, that'll shut off. Press it in to cancel it yourself if you want to. You got the horn underneath, emergency lights. You got your cruise control. So you kind of just, if you're in, a 6th gear, 75 miles an hour on the freeway, press it over that way, it sets it. Do that to cancel. Over here, you have your high beams, right? So if you want to flash your high beams, do that. If you want to keep it on, press it forward. So press it forward, keeps it on. Over here, you have your heated grips, so you hit that right there. I actually have them on right now. Left them on, I guess, today when I came home. So there's only 2 modes. So if I press that once, First press puts it on max, so that's going to be the hottest. Gets pretty hot. Usually, even when it's kind of colder, I'll put it on, you know, the lower setting. You can tell by that one dot there. So you have to press it twice to put on the low setting. So once high, twice low, and then off again. That's pretty much all you need to know. You know, I don't think you're gonna get anything else. There's a more of a hidden menu in there to change a clock, and there's even like a lap timer, I believe. So that's all you need to know for the controls. I do have this little adapter here to charge your phone. So this is where like the BMW GPS Garmin thing would go. But it has this adapter so you can charge your phone. So we'll put that in here. And you know, this is just typical USB-A, and then USB-C right here. I have a Pixel 6 Pro, so that's how I charge my phone. I have other cables too, or you can bring your own cable if you have an iPhone or something else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Any other questions? Ask me. Talk later.